everyone.
Hey, it's a full house today. We have Galit, Lewis, Nico, Robbie, and Jeff, and myself. So, welcome to this week's meeting. We are going to keep things short this week. It's just a check in before our big trip, which I'm leaving next Wednesday morning. So, this is our last meeting before that. Um, and it's just a check-in for that. And then after this meeting, we have a private meeting set up with some volunteers from an MBA program that want to chat with us. So that's the agenda for today. Any last minute business? And does anybody else have anything else that they would like to discuss today?
Yeah, so I think Nico, we have like two things that are going on besides that. Which is one, we were able to finally reach out to a possible partner for donations of things like portable O2 kits. Nico was finally able to get in touch with them. And the other is another organization really likes our mission and wants to sell T-shirts and donate money to us through Bonfire. So those are like two cool things that are happening in the background during, all of the other stuff that we're doing.
Awesome.
Like, two new wins.
Awesome. Do we want to write down any specific goals that we have besides teaching the workshop? We are going to be taking donations, but I don't think that money is our primary focus. For the festival, I know that we are distributing information about basic underwater safety. Is there anything else that we have like a metric for success, like how many people we talk to, or what is our goal during the actual festival fair?
I think, yeah, Nico.
I mean, I think it'd be, at least for me and my business, be worth it to keep a mailing list or some place people can sign up. I know that we haven't really done a newsletter with the Diversity Initiative yet, but that is a good potential way to get outreach and sign up and get a sticker. It's pretty.
So collecting leads.
Yeah, so interestingly, we can do that depending on so we're going to have the photo booth, right? And depending on the level of the subscription that I purchase for this event, I can collect email addresses and information via the photo booth. And people can opt in to like us.
How much is it?
So
I have lead generation forms on JotForm with like a QR code, and that is free. I know that they're not, it might be a bigger step to ask them to fill it out, but we could attach like a safety PDF to that lead generation form. So like if you give us your email, we'll send you this like breath hold safety PDF. So that's an alternative to the paid version.
Yeah, so I was planning on getting the $150 subscription for this month. So it captures lead and data capture. There's advanced text messaging. Like I can do specific emails from it. Like have emails come out. I just thought that would be like a cool thing to be able to offer everyone who's going to be using it. We'll get analytics and reporting and stuff like that from
Are we able to send them out like a PDF too? Because I really wanted to impart like information to them. Or is there a way to like attach that kind of feature?
I don't know. We might be able to, but I'm totally fine with having two methods, right? Like just having the photo booth to capture anyone who uses the photo booth, and then having a separate jot form that they can fill out at the table to send out specific information to.
Okay.
Because I also kind of feel like I'm open to seeing how the other groups feel about us all sharing the data from the photo booth, since the photo booth is we had briefly mentioned like possibly putting other people, other organizations logo on the background and like giving them an opportunity to also share on social media and stuff like that. So we can have a discussion with them. I think we have a meeting with them tomorrow on
Today.
today, yeah, on how to, how they feel about that data and what we can do with it and what we should do with it.
Personally, I hesitate to collect data from other groups because I personally prefer to have more qualified leads to where I know that they're interested in specifically underwater recreation, because otherwise some of the mailing list software, like you have to pay per lead and you're just sending stuff to people that don't really care. That's my personal view of like grabbing other organizations' data. So, I don't think I would like the quantity. I think I would prefer quality and build and talking and recording conversations that we're having with these folks, and follow up items, because we're going to have a lot of conversations with them, right?
Well, I think that's why the jot form is important and having that separately at the table, because those
Okay.
are like leads specifically to us. I don't think we should give up on this other avenue of capturing data, because you just don't know when
Yeah.
that person's going to be interested. And I don't feel like we're at the point yet where we'd be paying for
Yeah.
newsletters.
No,
Like
that makes sense. Having two separate features sounds like the solution.
Nico wanted to say
And
something.
it's implied that people that are signing up for one sports organization are generally sporty, maybe adventurous folks that might be interested in trying one of the other sports at some point. But we could also have like a sign up where people can opt in to like one information about underwater, one recreation, one information about rock climbing, or the different sports that we're going to have there. So that way people could sign one sign-in sheet, but it still be parsed out a little bit.
All right. I don't think that there's much more to discuss today, other than the fact that Brian has not gotten back to me, and I need Devin's phone number or something. Nico, if you can connect me with Devin, just to finalize about the workshop.
Brian told you to connect with Devin?
Well, Brian said he was going to call me yesterday, and I called him twice and left him 2 text messages. So, yeah, but I think that concludes our live streamed meeting. For anybody, these folks, it's our first meeting with them, so we're going to take it off air as a first time and then probably bring it on air in the future.
And just anyone who's watching, the event we're talking about is next week, Thursday night, the 21st. We have Nicole teaching a workshop for breath hold safety and underwater kink. And then on
communication and risk management.
Yes,
we're going to make it sound super valuable.
And on Sunday, we have the Folsom Street Fair, where we will be, not just us, but we'll be part of a queer sports complex area. And we'll be one of the booths there. And so if anyone is in the San Francisco area, please come join us.
All right. And with that, is everybody ready to adjourn? Give me a I'm up, like back to the surface. All right. Excellent, guys. So I don't know if you already have the Google link. I'm gonna post it in the Slack, but that's where I'm gonna hop onto.
All right. Bye,
Toodaloo.